display in 2 minutes. Wow.
Whenever you're ready. Are you far? You're far? Oh, never mind. Oh, where are you?
Get it into a desert.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'll have to take a video and I'll share it with you guys. Okay, see you. Bye-bye. Walking. How's everyone doing today? You guys ready to see a mech in action? All right.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming out today. It's gonna be a beautiful one. My name is Sam Carter. I'm one of the fabricators responsible for the creation of this machine. This man climbing up into the pilot harness before you is Jonathan Tippett, the engineer and dreamer behind Prosthesis, the world's first exoskeletal racing mech. This is a special machine and a special day. We've been developing this machine for over 10 years now. And yesterday was the first time that we ever demonstrated it to the public. So we're really happy to be here at Maker Faire, showing it to you guys and showing you where we've come to. So John, why don't you explain to him what we're going to be doing today?
Well, today what we're going to do is we're going to kind of walk you through the process of learning what it takes to make a mech operate. And this is a really, really early stages in the development of mech sports, mech racing, and even the fundamental technology of a mech. This is the first large-scale, fully EXO bionically controlled mech. So, you know, I only managed to walk this thing for the first time in December. And what we've learned over the months of training in this is that there's sort of a sequence of moves that you need to try and practice before you can string them together into a step. Never mind a walk or a run. So what we're going to do is just fire it up and then go through a few basic moves. Some of them will result in calamity, no doubt, but that's all part of the process. Learning to fall is just as important as learning to jump.
And standing up, that's a good part of it. So John's just clipping into the pilot interface. You'll see around his arms and legs, he's got controls, so each of his limbs will be controlling one of the legs of the machine. His shoulder will be controlling a hip joint, his elbow will be controlling a knee joint, and so as he moves his body, the machine will begin to move. There's no automation in this machine whatsoever. There's no gyroscopes to help John balance. It's completely up to the pilot, and we did this on purpose. We wanted to create a machine that required human skill and required the mastery of required physical mastery. So, which is where the sport comes in, and the technical challenge of
yeah, and you gotta be clipped in tight. I got clips on my shoes, I got clamps on my legs, I got clamps in my arms, I got the hand grips. There is a 5-point harness for when we start gunning a little faster, but during training, I'm so connected to the machine through the EXO frame that this thing could go upside down and I wouldn't fall out. Hopefully won't demonstrate that today.
We've been trying really hard to do the front flip, but it hasn't happened yet.
So we start by deploying my favorite part of the machine, which is the bumper bars. They stop you from falling over too far.
And they pick you up once you have fallen over.
So you can do push-ups in two different ways in a mech. You can do front leg push-ups. And you can do back leg push-ups. Put them together, and you get a squat. Oh no, squat's tricky.
So
my other favorite move we call the chassis roll, which is just getting used to coordinating all the hips at once.
Just
So
like
you can
all your limbs at
roll.
the same time. So we've been out in the desert for the last 2 months in Nevada, living out of our truck, testing and training the pilot and upgrading the machine to try and get us to the point where we can start running. And these are the series of training exercises that we've developed to try and tune the machine and train the pilot.
Now the ultimate gait for this machine when we get into racing and competition is going to be what we call the gorilla gait, which is inside legs and outside legs jumping like a gorilla. I have not achieved that yet. So the training gait we call the one step. That's when you get the machine on 3 legs. So we'll do a gentle step backwards. Gentle as anything gets in this thing.
Turns on a dime.
There's no shortage of power, that's for sure. Uh-oh. Don't worry, sound guy, your chords are fine.
Here, I'll move it out of the way for you, John. That's why we put the rubber on. Thanks, prosthesis. I want to keep turning there, John. You got another speaker coming up here. Oh, beauty.
Well, that's a leak, folks. That was one of our cylinders. That's what you call a sprained hip in medical parlance.
Well, thanks for coming up with the show, folks. We've been working on putting hip limiter stops in. That part of the code didn't quite get implemented before the show. So luckily we have one extra spare cylinder. We'll be popping that in over the next couple hours so that we can be ready for our 1 o'clock show.